ClassicGameRoom.com.
Welcome to Classic Game Room, where it's time for more dragon riding, flying, shooting action. This is Panzer Dragoon Zwei II, the second one. Hop on your dragon and blow things up. It's Panzer Dragoon II Zwei, no relation to Herzog Zwei, German for two. From 1996, this is actually a prequel to the original Panzer Dragoon, even though, as far as I'm concerned, the story takes a backseat to action. There's a lot more going on in this game than the first one, with an evolving dragon, alternate routes, a special, crazy multi-missile attack. It's a more complex, more in-depth game, but that added complexity comes at a cost. Panzer Dragoon II feels like a sequel, and admittedly, Panzer Dragoon I is a tough act to follow. It's an amazing game. But the second one has evolving dragons, it's darker, it's a bit weirder, in fact it's a lot weirder. It's a harder game, it'll challenge you in ways the first one doesn't. On paper it's clearly better, but does it feel better? I don't know, I think a lot is missing. The environments just aren't as exciting and the music is only maybe half as good. But it's still a fabulous game that fans of the first one should most definitely pick up. It plays more or less the same. It's a shooter on rails where you're flying a dragon. And you can auto-target enemies or gun them down manually. I found myself shooting manually more in this game than the first one. And as far as I can tell, I don't have the instructions for this one. The better you are at Panzer Dragoon II, the more challenge it throws in your face, but you've got a stronger dragon. I think that's how it works. At the end of each round, you're scored and you can continue or save your game and continue it later. It has a widescreen option, which is basically just stretched, but the visuals are really good, so it's best to enjoy it on a big screen TV in widescreen. As you can hear, the audio quality and sound effects are also very nice, but it's just not as catchy as the first game, which plays like an album, like you're listening to your favorite band. This one feels like a sequel, even though the gameplay may be improved in certain areas. It's hard to say. I think this is very subjective. Let me state a scientific fact, though. If you have a Sega Saturn and have enjoyed the first Panzer Dragoon, which you should have by now, if not, run out and do so immediately, then brag about it online. Tell them Classic Game Room sent you. Look, it's the thing from Thunder Force 5. Seriously though, if you enjoy Panzer Dragoon, you gotta play Panzer Dragoon 2 just to see how the game differs and also face some new and more imposing challenges. It's not that I was looking to my left, I just accidentally hit the button again. It happens frequently. Save up your special super secret attack for when you really need it during boss battles. Let's evolve and turn into a giant Pikachu! Or just a stronger dragon. This is from Sega, after all. Now these things are some strange, creepy enemies. What are these things? Does anyone know? Do they have a name? You're being attacked by Larry, Daryl, and Daryl. What do dragons taste like anyway? Chicken? Frogs? Soylent Green? Who knows? A big thanks to Jose from New Mexico for sending this to the show, along with some other great games a while back like Radiant, Silvergun, and Batsagun. If you haven't played any Panzer Dragoon games, I would start with the first one, but if you like that one, you should play this one next. It's Panzer Dragoon II, Zwei. Zwei? Because it'll eat you if you don't play it. That's Zwei.